Yeah, but why it says a reservoir in the Palisades holds 117 gallons of water and was offline this month previously for scheduled maintenance. If it was empty when the fires exploded, that's insane.
Does that seem a little fishy though?
I'm about to say that's very fishy because why is it like this? Why are all the dams and the reservoirs and the water pressure not where it's supposed to be? And
because they're trying to protect fish.
Bro, the fish ain't that damn important. I'm sorry.
But this one is extremely fishy.
It's plenty ocean for the fish and water for the fish to be in.
They said F like fish and owls and other animals, man.
Now, this one right here is making me possibly like look at them conspiracies that people have been saying and looking like, well, that's an eyebrow raiser, saying that they might have burnt the land on purpose. Or when they were ready for this to happen, so people could basically buy out the land and they could do something different with California.
I don't think so.
I mean, that's some conspiracy say. It might be a stretch.
That's a pretty deep conspiracy, but the fact that it hadn't rained there for 8 months, your city and area is extremely dry. You've had a history of fires. That should, to me, lets me know that the leadership is incompetent, that they didn't have a plan in place for if a fire were to erupt again. Like the first time this happens, the second time this happens, you should be more prepared if there is a second time. And we have a second time when we're watching total incompetence on all levels. Like there's failure at all levels. There's failure at the state level due to the way they've treated the procedures, like the water and stuff. There's failure at the local level with the lack of funding, with the lack of competence from the fire departments and whatnot. They got LGBTQ quotas and stuff to fill, and they not hiring white men and whatnot. It's just so many failures.
I appreciate that she pointed the finger at the right people that need to be basically called out.
I agree.
Well, they had to be called out because they're the ones that pay for the water to be in the reservoir. They're the ones that are supposed to pay to make sure the fire hydrant's supposed to have water in them, and they didn't have water in them. That is crazy.
I thought they said the pressure was low.
That's what some people are saying.
That's what they're.
Come on.
That's what they.
I don't know.
Come on, bro.
I don't know.
I'm just confused, like, how they pay that much money for all them homes to be just destroyed. Them houses probably cost $800 to like $1 million worth of homes, and they're just destroyed.
That's the cheap ones.
And for several hours, we watched as hundreds of homes in a neighborhood burned to the ground. We did not see a single fire engine. We watched as Good Samaritans guided traffic. There was fear and there was a lot of confusion. You were out of the country at the time. Shortly after the fire started, a press release was put out warning of this fire behavior. My question to you is, what explains this lack of preparation and rapid response?
Let me just say, first and foremost, my number one focus, and I think the focus of all of us here with one voice, is that we have to protect lives, we have to save lives, and we have to save
Don't hit us with the Kamala shit.
Rest assured that, let me finish. Rest assured, when that is done, when we are safe, when lives have been saved and homes have been saved, we will absolutely do an evaluation to look at what worked, what didn't work, and to correct or to hold accountable anybody,
you need
department,
to be held
individual, etc. But my focus right now is on the lives and on the homes.
Do you think your leadership was effective while responding to this disaster?
I just said what I believe is the most.
Wow.
The lady that cut the funding from the fucking fire hydrants.
Karen Bass.
All right.
Fire her.
Y'all voted
Actually have no water?
This is cool, man. Look at that. I think I got it figured out.
Have no water. He said we have no water.
Oh my God.
They live by the ocean.
That's so fucked up, man.
Urgently call for the immediate recall of Mayor Karen Bass due to her gross mismanagement and failure to effectively respond to the devastating 2020 fires. In the wake of these catastrophic fires, our city has been left in crisis. Water supplies have been severely strained. Billions of taxpayer dollars have been misallocated or left unaccounted for. And countless lives have been lost. Families have been displaced, homes destroyed, livelihoods shattered, yet Mayor Bass has been absent from the front lines, choosing to travel abroad while her constituents suffer. Despite the tireless efforts of our first responders, the city has been woefully unprepared to ensure the safety and well-being of its residents basic resources such as water and emergency services have been inadequate, and leadership has been nowhere to be found when it was needed most. We demand the immediate resignation of Mayor Karen Bass due to her failure to lead during this unprecedented crisis. It goes on. I'm signing the petition right now during the commercial break. And let's put a link on our website for it, because I think everybody, it's not only for residents of LA.
He was grilling her.
Nah, bro. You have to get on her ass because they spend too much money out there, bro. Imagine how much a house costs, how much gas costs, how much they paying taxes on little stuff out there.
All right, let's see if I can turn that off. How does that work? So if I, okay. What
to
if
be
I just
there when a
wanted to
fire
stop it?
happens.
Can I go this
And
way?
then, you know what made me more hot?
this
I seen
way.
she used the black card, so it just pissed me off.
That's all right. I can come on here and talk shit. But not just talk shit. Okay, this is what I'm
Hail
talking
Mary.
about.
You
on
guys
something
know
like this,
how-
though, for
how
real.
these-
This woman, Karen Bassett, I don't believe for a second, okay, that this woman is legitimate. I don't think she's legitimate in any way, shape, or form. For whatever reason, everybody is okay right now with pretending our country is not under attack. And I just can't believe that. Now, there's a lot of people that do understand, or at least see, or suspect, if you will, that the country is under attack. But it is, okay? And I don't think we want that, right? These people clearly have a plan all laid out. You know, they call it different things. They want a surveillance state, 15-minute cities, all that stuff. So, at the end of the day, in order for them to advance their agenda, they got to keep us fighting over some bullshit and actually keep us preoccupied with a lot of stuff, like a lot of different shit. Somebody called this word like poly-terror. There's a word for it. I can't remember what it means, but doesn't it seem like there's a bunch of crazy stuff going off all at once? It's no mistake. These things that go on the planet to this scale are never a mistake. But I think we can actually do something about it. The power is us at the end of the day. And so it's my goal to get on here every day and spread the word of what we need to do to make it happen. That's right. I got a plan. I think we can execute that plan, because it's not going to even really be hard. Everything we need is right here. Everything we need is right here. All we got to do is really acknowledge and accept that. You know, they say, ye have little faith, right? I know a lot of people talk about the power that we actually have. We talk a lot about it. In fact, it's kind of become mainstream to an extent, right? Everybody talking about like manifesting, the power of manifesting. There's a lot of truth to that. I don't think people who speak that way really understand what it means to be able to manifest. You got to have power in order to manifest in the first place. If you don't understand what it takes to get that power, manifestation, you know, good luck, really. But so it ain't gonna be too hard for us, I don't think. Basically, I think it's already a done deal. Yeah, I have faith in you. I got faith in y'all. We can do this. It's gonna happen. So tomorrow when I come here on the live stream, I'm gonna talk about the principle behind power, the power equation, the power principle. It's not very difficult. but I think it'll resonate with a lot of you. It's basically, we already know all this stuff. I'm only really reminding you of what you already know, right? And based on this, we're going to put together a plan to make this happen. Yeah, the revolution, the way we need to do it. Nobody's got to die. Nobody's getting their heads cut off, right? It ain't about that. It's about us, okay, right? It's about us doing what we need to do right now more than any time. All right, so we'll see you